What's really going down, T subs and T squads? So, just a little disclaimer here. This is actually Tuesday, but you all are not going to get the review for Camp Getaway until Wednesday. And this is basically me being in support of the whole Blackout Tuesday situation that's been going on. I haven't posted anything on any social media. Only the movement that's going on is all that you're going to see on my social medias for today. So if you're getting this, it was filmed Tuesday today, but you're going to get it tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So Camp Getaway, get in my notes. Okay, this is Camp Getaway. This is season 1, episode 5, All Claire and Camp and War. So the episode starts off with Adam and Gavin. The both of them are coming up for the weekend together. Y'all know every Friday they kick out the greedy ass crumb snatchers and fix up the entire situation to usher in the adults for the adult weekend. And Adam tells Gavin that he talked to David and he apologized for what happened. Adam, I'm really glad that you apologized for what happened. You damn sure needed to apologize for what happened. And I'm really glad that David has decided to bring you back. Because again, Adam, I don't dislike you. I don't dislike you. I don't want that to be misconstrued here. I do not dislike Adam. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you apologized and you finally smelt the Folgers, the Maxwell House, or whatever it is that you like, and you're gonna get your act together. Neely and Glenn ride up there together, and Neely says that how she invited her pageant sisters to come up for their annual reunion. They all get together annually. All of the people that she has in her pageant circle, all of them won whatever pageant they was in for their specific state. So shout out to all of the pageant girls. I was there with that. And then we segue into Sophia and Adam. They go out on their first date. I'm just going to leave it there because I really like Sophia. I don't want Sophia to see my last video and think that I don't like her. I actually like her a lot. I just don't want her to confuse an easy lay with lifetime expectations. And I'm sorry. I feel like Adam is having way too much fun living his adult single life that I kind of feel like you're going to be disappointed in the end, Sophia, and I don't want that for you. That's basically where I was coming from last weekend. But you're a grown-ass bitch. That's your pussy. You can do what you want. You a big girl now. So can't nobody, we could tag you, but it's up to you to listen. Randall comes up and her parents drive her up. I'm for Randall and her parents. Like, I really wasn't here for people that were saying, oh, how old are you? Why you got your parents involved? This, that, and this. And this is coming from a person who don't have none of his parents. My daddy died of cancer in 97. My mother just previously died of blood clots in 2018. So I know what it feels like to not have your parents around. So Randall, I'm all here for you. If you want your parents to drive you up, let your parents drive you up. Y'all know I got a complex about parents right now, so I was here for it. There was assigned rooms this weekend, and I really thought that was probably David or Claire's doing, but come to find out, Niles did that. And Niles did that because he's still upset over a situation that he calls with Monica. And because of that, he doesn't want to be in the same room with Monica. And he was telling that to Gavin as well as Adam. And Gavin got him slammed together because Niles felt like, he was telling Monica what everybody else thought or what everybody else wanted to say but didn't. And Gavin said, bitch, don't let me in with the crab meat that you done stirred up for yourself. Monica ain't did nothing to me. I ain't got no problem with Monica. So don't put me in with that. No, you doing this for you. And you're creating a situation in a space that is hostile for both you and her over a situation that wasn't even big. It wasn't big. You're mad because she didn't allow you to get involved in what the conversation was between her and Neely, and that's really what this is all about. And I'm sorry, I'm Team Monica on this. At the end of the day, she wasn't fucking talking to you. So she got the right to say, listen, this is between me and her. This is our Ponderosa. Like, let us have what we have, and we'll get at you once we're finished squashing whatever this pseudo beef is. Anyway, Neely tells her friends that she went on a date with Adam. And the date was really cute. You know, Adam, it looked like they went out playing chess, and then it looked like they had some type of picnic down to the park or whatever the case may be. And I'm here for that. Listen, I'm 32 years old. The days of just going out for movies and then going out to eat and then coming home and I'm putting my footprints on sentence for you, all of that is over with. Like, he did something that's intellectual. You know what I'm saying? Like chess. And I'm all here for that. So shout out for you, Neely. I actually like Adam for you a lot. He is a huge step up from that Bonnie Rubble body double that you was trying to force us as well as yourself on being intrigued about. And I just want to hear for that. So Saturday, they're doing the aerial park, which I'm here for. The Rosé all day, which I was also here for. The survival hike that I was here for, that's the Boy Scout in me. The archery, which I was all here for, that's also the Boy Scout in me. And there was a backyard project. And the backyard project was just basically Gavin, Adam, I believe it was, and Randall. It was supposed to be just setting up for the Rosé all day type of situation. So Neely tells Niles that it's not the room situation that bothers her or that she has a problem with. It's the fact that he's starting a rift between the group that does not need to be there, and she's not okay with that. Now then asks Glenn what he thought about the situation, and he felt like he was being rude and he was being a bully. And I had to agree with both Niles and Neely. I understood where Neely was coming from. It's like, dude, I appreciate you for being concerned, but you're causing and creating a problem within us that do not need to be there. What she said to you was not that deep. Damn sure not deep enough for you to be sitting up here trying to play on this whole she's a mad black woman type of stereotype that you're putting on her. And I'm not trying to make this a racial thing. But because of the fact that I'm still confused as to what he's mad about, that's the only thing that I could think that is what it is. And I was with Glenn too. It is a form of bullying. Because you're not seeing it for this woman, and nobody understands why. Nobody understands your logic here because it's flawed. Now, it's flawed. And I'm really starting not to like you. And when I understand you're new to this, but see, when I don't like a bitch, I go in and let have on them. Ain't no feelings allowed on this channel. Anyway, then Monica tried to have an adult civil conversation with Niall. And Niall is like, oh, I don't want to talk right now. And he walks off. And see, Monica, after that should have been your last time giving a flying fuck about Niall and his feeling. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You a much better black woman than I ever be, because had it been me. After that one time and I tried to deal with him, bitch, I don't have nothing else for you. I ain't got no kind of kicker for you after that. Moving on. Neely, you did an excellent job with your survival hiking skills, and I was all here for that. Shout out to you. Monica questions the pageant girls about their world, and did they get into it to win it? Now, Monica, I will say this. It was shady. It was shady. It was. And with you, It's a whole different type of level of shady because you're a psychiatrist, you a therapist, you do this for a living. You know how to play mind games and mind tricks with hoes. And I'm all here for, listen, I'm not coming down on you because I'm actually still on your side with this. And Neely, I love you down. But I am on her side with this. It's like at the end of the day, nobody gets into a competition just for the fun of it. Everybody gets into the competition with the thoughts of winning. And that's really all Monica wanted you to just say, Neely. Whether that's how you felt or not, you could have just indulged this woman and said, yeah, you're right, I did want to win. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't have won, and if I hadn't have won, I would have been bummed at it. That's really all that she wanted you to say. And I was kind of here for that. Was it messy? Was it playing with people's mind games and intelligentness? If that's the word, yes. But I was all here for it, period. So now goes to the cabin to have some drinks with a couple of the ladies. And he finds out that his bed is gone. And then we see that Glenn took his bed out of the room. Neely feels like he was being an ass earlier that day about the rooming situation. And he deserved it. Monica comes in being concerned for what happened. But now feels like it's not about concern. She's just twisting the knife. And again, this is the type of bullshit that makes me not like you now. It makes me not like you. What are you really mad about? What are you really mad at this woman about? What are you mad at? It has to be something more than her saying, this is our conversation. We don't want your ass in it. Can you busy yourself and allow us to have this ponderosa? What else did this woman do to you for you to be sitting here being this childish? So you're childish. You're childish. And it's very unbecoming for a man of your age and your years, considering you got male pattern baldness all in the middle of your face. Now, don't get me wrong, bitch. Me too. Me too. But I'm still, adult enough to know when it's a situation that you should be upset about, and when it's a situation where it's just so petty, so childish, so idiotic, and you're just a nuisance at this point now. You a nuisance. Which proves my point even more, that you're at the very small point of the Down syndrome spectrum. Moving right on along. David and Claire sees Glenn and Sophia moving the bed back into the room because it was about to start raining and Glenn had a conscience. Now, David, Claire, I love you both, but mind y'all damn business. That had nothing to do with y'all. What they were doing was not going to impact what the guests already had going on. The guests was having a good time. They was drinking, got drunk. They weren't worried about what Glenn and Sophia was doing. Mind y'all damn business. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Moving right on along. Now comes to talk to Glenn about the bed situation. Now says that he didn't tell anybody where to sleep, that he just threw a hook and everybody bit it. And I said, oh, so that's your passive aggressive attempt to try to act as though you don't understand why he did what he did. Like, girl, go find your life. Glenn says that he doesn't trust Now anymore, and Now says he doesn't trust the facade that Glenn has going on. He says he has a duck, he has glitter, but who is Glenn? And that's where you took it too far, and that's where I stopped liking you. Glenn has been Glenn from the minute that he pulled up here. You the one that has a whole bunch of fuck shit going on with you. A whole bunch of fakery. Whole bunch of fakery that you got going on. And what you said to that boy was way out of line, and I was not here for it. And Glenn, instead of crying, you should have cracked your foot high off in his ass to the point where it needed 3 tow trucks to get pulled out. That's just how I feel about it. And no, I don't condone violence. But some shit just caused you to have to go in and let have on that type of standpoint. And I felt like that was the point for you to have done it on. That's my opinion. I don't give a flying hell what none of y'all feel about it. Now over here is Glenn saying that he cried over the situation and that he felt, now overheard Glenn saying that he cried about what Now said to him and Now felt bad, saying that he doesn't want him to think that he's the new camp bully. That's Monica's job. And that's another reason why I just don't like you now. You're steady throwing jabs and digs and daggers and darts at this woman, and nobody is on your side with this because she didn't do anything to you. She did nothing to you. Nothing. Punk ass bitch. Anyway, now apologizes to Glenn for what he said, and that was the end of that. But I don't give a damn about his apology tonight. I don't give a damn about his apology to Glenn. I don't give a damn about his apology to Glenn. I don't think it was rooted in something that was genuine. I feel like he wants to bring other people in on this I hate Monica train so bad and nobody is for it. That's just honestly how I feel. Monica ain't did nothing to you. And Monica, from this point on, I will pay that bald-headed, pattern baldness bitch dust. I wouldn't deal with him no more. I want to talk to him, speak to him. Baby, if he spontaneously human combust in front of you, you better not click your click to come on him, to squirt on him or nothing. And this is coming from me. You better not do it. Don't call 911. Don't get no sand. Don't get no water. Don't get no fire extinguisher. You let him figure it out. Y'all, that's all I got. I don't have no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. To me, it was decent. It was decent. I was here for it. So I'm about to upload this, and I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That kush, that be my starter kit. I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up.